So I'm literally trying to decode and try to simplify and try to think back what actually was happening. So this is the 15-minute chart. So this candle here is conveyed by our indicator series as this candle here. This is this right here. Right there. Coming up is this right here. So these are 15-minute bars. And this is the 1 hour. So then these two peaks and this one higher is not shown by these 10 hours right here. So anyways, we go from here to here to here, here to here to here. So technically that would be our indication right here, meaning that we came up from the doji to here, and then we had our indication. So this is our indication. And then this on the 15 is two peaks with this doji type being these two things here, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and then we have our continuation from here. And this is our point of interest, which is this virgin doji wick right here. And this is another point of interest off this one. So that's a little bit like this thing here. Okay, it's actually, the way it's divided, it's actually that right there. See this dashed line? It's right there. Like that. So anyways, so that's how we visual, or how we decode this. This is not there. Here, it starts with this doji, comes up, makes an indication, and then makes the correction. And then this is the continuation right there. That's how we decode that. So that brings us to looking at the 1 minute. And maybe that 1 minute is pretty difficult because it's so stretched out. Like this is taking place over all of this time. From here up, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 hours is these two things here. But on the 1 minute, this is the low of the indication right here. This is this right here. And then if you're using the 1 minute, it comes up to here, closes above our point of interest, and does all of this stuff, which is all of this, comes down where I had a trade going on right here that broke even, or actually took a loss because I thought it was going to go up here when it got to here. And then it went down here, which is this right here, came back up above the point of interest, and then closed above the point of interest again. With these wicks is these right here. So the 1 minute closed. And then we actually did have a trade. But the difficulty was all of this along here. And then finally here, it does the continuation, which is this right here, continuation. So the scales and the timings are pretty spread out. This is the doji, this doji right here. And so this right here low is the end of the indication. And all of this is the correction. And this is still the correction. And we get the continuation here. So end of the indication. All of this is still the correction. And then we have the continuation. End of the indication. All of this is still the correction. And then we get the continuation like that. End of the indication, correction, correction, and then the continuation. But on the 1 minute, it looks like this. End of indication, correction, still part of the correction, comes up here, correction here still, correction here still. And then all of a sudden we have to, very quickly, we get into the continuation. So proportionally, the indication is this right here, and then we have this long period of correction, and then we have a very quick, bam, continuation. So that's why it looks all stretched out like this. But on the 1 hour, we have the indication. The 1 hour has a much cleaner indication, correction, continuation. But the continuation is very thin and skinny. Bam. Right here. All of this is still correction, and then the continuation. And on the 15, you see it's right there, starting there is the indication. And then all of this is the correction, up, down, up. That's still correction. And then bam, all of a sudden it's the continuation.